Let me get some more wax on here. So let me keep rubbing this out. And one thing I love about this wax is it smells good. Kind of makes waxing your car fun. So again, and one thing you want to do is you want to try to go over each square inch 2 or 3 times, because the goal here is to actually push the wax into the paint as well as over the paint. And of course you want to lay down a nice, thin, even coating. Okay. And one thing that's a little tip here, once in a while turn your pad over and inspect it. Make sure you don't see any kind of particulate on there or in your wax. Let's grab some more here and keep on going. This is buttery smooth, so it spreads out really easy, especially when the paint you're working on is already as smooth as silk. And there we go. And just so you know, I'm using a very light pressure. This is not trying to rub as far as like trying to remove a defect or something. Again, all I'm trying to do is lay down a nice, thin, even coating. And again, go over each square inch with 2 to 3 passes. And what this will do is it'll effectively push the wax into the paint and over the paint. And that's the goal of leaving behind a layer of protection. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to set this down and grab a microfiber, and I'm going to go ahead and just show you the technique for what I call breaking the wax open. Okay, right now we have a uniform coating over this entire panel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my microfiber, and it's folded 4 ways. And the reason this is important is because it gives you 8 wiping sides, but it also gives you some cushion to spread out the pressure of your hand. And I'm just going to take and I'm going to lay this down flat like this. I'm going to put my hand on it right here, and I'm just going to gently spin it. And what I've done is I've made a shiny spot right there. And now from there I'm going to take and I'm going to turn this to the side I wasn't using, lay down here, and I'm just going to start taking little bites, and I'm actually going to creep out from this shiny spot and continue to wipe this wax off. When I say creep out, I don't mean get weird on me. I mean move out from the shiny spot like this. And when you take little bites of wax off, just like this, any wax is easy to wipe off. And again, this wipes off so easy, it makes it kind of fun to wax your car. Okay, I've gotten this far. I've used 2 sides. I'm going to go ahead and refold this to the other side that I haven't used. And again, place it down, put my hand flat, and just take little bites. Fold it, turn it over, just move along here. And it's always a good idea to fold and use all 8 sides of your polishing cloth. Remember, this paint has been polished to a very high gloss. There's no swirls and scratches, so we want to do everything we can to be gentle, and that includes turning to a fresh side. Okay, I'm going to come up here and finish this section, just like that. And now, all the wax is removed, and I'm ready to move on to another panel. Here's one more technique I want to share with you, and I call this the final wipe. And after you've waxed the car and wiped off most of the wax, what you want to do is come back and give the paint a final wipe. And for the final wipe, you want to get your softest, plushest microfiber. Make sure it's folded 4 ways to spread out the pressure from your hand. And for this wipe, you're actually going to place your microfiber flat, and instead of using a circular motion, what you want to, or even a fast motion, what you want to do is slow down, okay? And the reason you're doing this is because the trace residues of wax that are still on the surface, a lot of times they're actually inside like little microscopic hills and valleys. And if you move the polishing cloth too fast over the surface, you won't get the residues time to transfer from the paint to the cloth. So the whole idea of the final wipe is to slow down, and you slow down to speed up, because when you finish with this, you're done. And that would look like this, just a real nice slow wiping action. And if there's any residues that you may have missed, you just wipe real slow, and again, turn your cloth, and you'll pull those residues right off the paint. And not only is this a great technique to make sure all trace residues have been removed, it's very gentle to the paint. And again, I can't emphasize enough, when you've polished the paint up to a super high gloss, show car quality. We could put this car at a car show under intense lights, under the scrutiny of all the eyes of the people at the show, and would pass their inspection. So just a real nice slow wipe, just like that. Turn your microfiber over. And we're finished with that panel. We can move around the rest of the car, and then it'll be ready to take this car on a cruise. It's hard to stop smelling this wax. It smells so good. I hope these tips and techniques for applying a Carnauba wax will help you the next time you're in your garage working on your car. For more information on the products used here in this video, visit Autogeek.net, and on the left-hand side navigation panel, click on the text link that says Car Wax and Sealants. You can also call our tech line at 1-800-869-3011, where our staff is always ready to answer any questions you might have. And don't forget to check out our fun and friendly discussion forum at AutogeekOnline.net, where you'll find me answering how-to questions and sharing new how-to articles. I'm your host, Mike Phillips, and I'll see you on the next edition of Autogeek's Show Car Garage. Now back to waxing this classic Mustang.